It's so funny because there's a lot of people that freaking hate this book.
Might that be because it's
ACOTAR
2.0? As poor little sad girl, she has to beg, borrow, and steal. And, she has this, like, shitty family. Her brother is, like, a pain in the ass. And I just love that she spent the entire book
trying to save her dumbass brother.
Trying to save her brother and, like, get back to the Silver City.
Why?
So that she could take care of her brother. Even when Carrie and Swift came in and he's like, dude, I totally hooked him up with a job. Like, he's got a job. He's got a place to live. He's doing fucking great.
Carrie and Swift, like, the man you are. I want a book on him.
I want a book on him.
I want a book on Carrion.
I do too. I want a book on Carrion, and what's the other one's name? This starts with an L.
Lorith. Yeah.
I feel like Lorith has gotta have a great backstory.
These are important questions. No, I think we need an entire book on Carrion Swift.
Yes. And the history of how he came to the Silver City.
Yes. And why the fuck are we wanting to go back to a place where you had to literally steal to survive?
Well, I think that what it is she has like survival guilt. Survivor guilt.
Because her parents are dead?
Like her parents are dead and she's supposed to take care of her brother and she left. She left her brother.
Yeah.
But Carrion literally is like, I hooked him up with a job. He has a place to live.
Yeah.
He's getting fed regularly and he has like full water rations. Like homie's doing fine. And she's like, but I have to get back and
back to him.
Bitch, no you don't. He's doing better than you right now.
Also, the reason you're there is because of your dumbass brother.
Because of your dumbass brother.
So if anything, dumbass brother should be the one trying to get to you.
Also, can we just point out too that thank God when Kingfisher went to get her brother, he actually got Carrion instead.
Oh yeah.
He fucking saved the day.
What if he hadn't have gotten Carrion?
If he truly had gotten her dumbass brother, they'd all be dead. They'd be fucking dead.
Yep. They would be dead.
Carrion is the one who saved the goddamn day. That's all I gotta say. And he was the best comedic relief. I love the fact that he was trying to sleep with literally everybody. And even the men, they'd be like, Carrion, no. And he's like, maybe later. That's the kind of character I want to read about. Quicksilver.
The
behemoth of a book.
It really was fucking long.
I'm going to go down the tropes. We've got Fae with giant penises. We've got enemies to lovers. We've got vampires. We've got zombie things. We've got fated mates. We've got, secret family members plotting to kill you. Why is it always the secret family member trying to kill you? We just went over this with Bride. God damn it, you can't trust anybody. Literally everyone's family is a piece of shit in this book.
Just
so glad we got to the end because we got to the end and Madra was there because the whole time I'm like, so is anyone gonna address the undead queen?
Who's insane?
Is anyone gonna bring her back up? Because I feel like we talked about her in the beginning and then she went off on this quest to make the rings. Mm-hmm. And no one is talking about the undead queen anymore. And then we get to the end and it's like, oh, by the way, she actually is part of this whole ruse. And there was a whole ton of shit that she was involved in. And she's a really bad character.
When Carrion finally gets there, I'm like, great, someone to tell us what the fuck is going on over there.
Yeah.
And he proceeds to not tell any of that.
No, he just has all this secret Fae knowledge tucked away from books that he inherited from his grandma.
That just not important, I guess.
It's just, oh, by the way, I knew that she shut off the realm to the Quicksilver.
Right.
Ages ago. But I was a kid back then, I actually, too, was so why exactly is Carrion here other than to be comedic relief?
Right.
Because there's got to be something going on with him.
All he does is follow them around.
Right.
And piss them off.
And make little quippy jokes.
Yeah.
And they're like, why won't he fucking shut up?
Not to mention, he's the one reason that Cerys even figured out how to fucking use the Quicksilver, because he was like, have you tried just asking it to do what you want? And she's like, no, that's fucking stupid, Carrion.
Like,
why would you say that?
Hey Siri, Quicksilver, can you maybe do some things for me? And they're like, tell us a secret.
Yeah, sing us a song.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that easy. Thanks, Carrion.
The plot, gone without Carrion. Doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
Good point.
Story, gone without Carrion. Doesn't make any sense.
Good
Is
point.
the most important character.
So Malcolm is like this head vampire dude.
Yes.
And he makes other vampires with the blood curse. Mm-hmm. And then there are zombies.
That
That
are
eat
made,
you.
if the venom isn't like taken out of them in time, they become zombies.
Okay, so if the venom is taken out, then they're just regular
I
vampires?
believe that's how it works.
So that's why they were so concerned about Everlane.
Yes.
Because
she was running out of time.
she was like thralled with him or enthralled or whatever. Basically, he fed off of her enough times that she had the venom in her. And then they had to like line up all these healers
Yep.
to get the venom out so that she could be normal again.
Exactly.
Which I
And
can't
she had
imagine.
3 days.
Shut up. You're not a part of this. I can't imagine that she's going to go through an experience like this, like being filled with vampire venom, and they're going to suck it out of her like you suck out rattlesnake poison, and then she's just going to be fine.
Right.
Like there's got to be some sort of lingering side effect that I hope comes up in the second book if I read the second book.
Do you have a part that like sticks out to you as like one of your favorites or one of your least favorites?
I have a part that I got super annoyed with.
Okay.
Every time they fucked. If I read one more love scene in a fantasy book where they're like floating in a sea of stars, I'm going to throw up. Okay? You can see stars
Sure.
if you're getting it that good. And you can for sure have oxygen deprivation,
For sure.
which would make you see stars. A little light choking never hurt anybody. However, if I have to read one more goddamn love scene where they are floating in a sea of stars and they are just coming undone, I'm going to throw the book across the room. Okay, you know what I would love to read?
What?
I would love to read about an awkward sex scene.
Oh.
I would love to read, like, actually his monster cock was so big that I couldn't breathe because it hurt. Not, it was ginormous and my body just magically took it. Like, calm the fuck on.
Wow.
How much yoga are you doing, bitch? I still don't fully understand how she figured out how to make the relics.
She had
Or
she
if-
literally had to ask them and give them something in return.
So she was binding the Quicksilver to the rings, and she just was like,
What do you want this
what do
time?
you want this time?
Yeah.
What can I offer up this time?
Firstborn, like. But the thing is I guess where I'm lost is, didn't she have to make like 15,000?
She had to make like thousands of them.
and I don't think
I'm
she did that.
fairly certain that task was not accomplished. Because
But does she need to make relics now because she's now the vampire queen? So I don't think she needs to make the relics
I think
anymore.
they still do need the relics because the whole purpose of the relics was so that the soldiers could pass through the Quicksilver without being harmed. And I don't think
So do they still need
I don't think the Quicksilver is just like welcoming to anybody. I don't know. Maybe she just needs to be like, hey Siri, Quicksilver, let my friends come through while they go wreak havoc in these other lands.
And I'll sing you a song or
And,
something.
yeah, I'll get Lorith over here to sing you a lullaby.
My favorite part was all the hate for Danya, whatever the fuck
My
her name
favorite
is.
line! Fuck Danya! Danya's the
Danya.
worst!
I think every scene that I ate it up.
Yeah.
I personally love the story. I really like, I eat this shit up every time. I don't care if it's like ACOTAR. There needs to be more books like ACOTAR.
Okay, that's fair.
That's my statement on that.
That's fair.
But I think there was a lot of plot holes, like with Carrion. I really didn't understand why he couldn't I guess the whole surprise at the end is that, right? But in the back of my mind, I'm like, what the fuck were you doing?
Like, Carrion, why, the minute you arrived in...
Oh, the 3 most powerful people in the world are working against us. We need to hurry up. Like, we need to get moving.
What is the name of the place where they were? Not Zilvarin. Kalish. But where were they first?
I don't fucking remember.
Like, the minute you arrive, like, you wake up after you've been, riding on the horse's butt.
My favorite line, where the fuck is my shoe? That's the best part of the book for me, personally.
Reminds me of, like, a drunk frat boy all the time. He's just a drunk frat boy who's just trying to bang everybody.
Just like, oh, I didn't wake up in this weird place.
Right.
Where's my boot? Where's my boot?
The minute you realize you're in this other place, why were you not like, hey guys, so good news. I actually am this secret heir to the real throne, and I have this like magical blood, so if we just get the vampire to bite me, we're gonna weaken the whole system.
Easy.
You can go in and attack, and it's gonna be fine. Like, we could have cut down at least 300 pages if Carrion had just told everybody that right out the get.
Mm-hmm. There's so many easy, like, I don't know, ways out of it that make sense. That's like...
like, I can see in ACOTAR where the first book is all about the world building.
Right.
Right? It's all about setting the stage.
There's no fucking world building here.
under the mountain, you have to understand the reign of Amarantha. You have to, like, get the full grasp of why...
Like, where Reese has been for 50 years.
And why everybody hates him.
Right.
Right? Like, we have to understand that in the first book. So, I get that, like, book 2 and 3, in my opinion, you don't have to read anything after book 3. But those are all very necessary steps to the story.
Correct.
In this book, you just got a big fucking fat book full of all of these
tropes,
copycat tropes, and somehow it turns out to be a story.
Yeah.
And people still want more at the end of it.
And I think that hate and that, like, opinion of it, I understand because I feel the same way. The hate that I'm seeing that I don't understand is everyone being like, well, I stopped reading in the first 100 pages because Kingfisher was a bitch and, like, he was such a dick. And I'm like, okay, so tell me you didn't read the book without telling me you didn't read the book. Do you understand why he had to act that way? Like, there was a specific reason of why he was doing that.
Classic enemies to lovers / fated mates.
Correct. Like, I mean, hate it if you don't like that trope, but don't hate the story because you're like, well, Kingfisher was just,
I didn't even think he was that big of a dick.
That he was sexist, and like, when he said things like, oh, well, you're just acting like a bitch in heat, and like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, it's banter. Like,
right.
I don't think he's necessarily being the worst human ever. Like,
also, like, none of those people probably read, like, dark romance.
Right. I'm like, you have not seen anything yet.
You've not seen anything yet.
Nothing.
Like, I thought the Kingfisher, the way his character was presented in the beginning, he was just kind of a surly, like, post-war soldier.
Right.
That's coming home, and he's like, oh, I just don't want to fucking deal with this.
Yeah.
But also, I have this major responsibility, and I kind of need this girl, but I'm not going to make her life easy.
Well, and the whole time, too, you have Everlane, you have Lorith, and they're like, I don't know what's going on. Like, he doesn't usually act like this. He hasn't been like this before. Like, there's something going on. And I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense. Like, you probably shouldn't treat a woman like that, but it's a book.
But also, like, if he knew that they were mates, and he knew, like, at some point she was meant to be Fae, but she turned out to be human, why wouldn't he just be like, hey, so I actually rescued you because we're like meant to be together forever. And also, you're going to get some tattoos in the deal for free.
That part's kind of sick. I won't lie.
Okay, but again, I'm going to bring up the point that I said the other day.
Yeah.
What happens if you're with your mate, quote unquote mate, and you're shaboinking and there is no ink?
That's awkward.
Awkward.
Awkward. So awkward. So I guess there's some plot holes with that too.
Right, right. Because, like, some people get the tattoos. Some people, they just appear for. Like, I don't fully understand that. In ACOTAR, didn't the tattoos symbolize
the bond
that her and Reese had?
I think it's a book full of a bunch of tropes. It was a fun read. I won't read it again.
Yeah.
I will probably read the second one for Carrie and Swift.
You already bought it.
Yeah. Well, no, I bought the special edition. It's pretty. That doesn't mean I'm going to read it.
I don't know if I'll read. I don't know.
I probably will just for funsies over the summer.
You can tell me about it.
Because I want to know what happens to Carrion. I got to know.
Yeah.
I love him.
How big is the second one?
I was really worried he was going to die.
I thought 100 times over he was going to die.
Like, I was I'm going to like him.
Easily the first one to go.
And he's going to be my favorite.
Yeah.
And then he's going to fucking die.
He's like the classic frat boy white guy in a horror movie that gets killed first.
Yep.
But instead, he saves the day.
I have heard that the second one is worse.
Like it's longer?
No, as in like it's like if you were hoping that she improved,
oh,
you're wrong.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I need to dedicate any time to that. I got too many other books to read.
So what's our next one?
Well, I started Mate today.
Did you today? Okay.
Yes.
I can start that soon.
Do you have it?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, I started that today. I'm like 10% of the way through.
Oh my God.
Next on my list, I want to read The Perfect Marriage.
I have heard of that one.
Yep.
Okay. I am currently reading A Mountain Made of Glass, which is a fairy tale like retelling.
Okay.
And then I'm finishing the Divergent trilogy. I'm on the third one.
Already?
Yeah.
Mate's on the list next.
Mate's on the list.
Do you want to read A Perfect Marriage? Because I think I have 2 copies.
I'd be down to read it, yeah. So.
I feel like we were out there longer than that.
Yeah, I think it just